morning in the 20s. If you have power and you're running your heater in your home or business, that's not cold enough to do further damage to pipes. But if you've got a home or a business that doesn't have heat and electricity, those type of temperatures, low 20s, upper teens, can do more damage to pipes. So that's kind of where we are right now. If you've got electricity and you're running the heat, these temps are cold, but they won't further damage pipes in your home. There's enough heat getting into the cracks to save them. So hard freeze tonight, morning lows teens and 20s. Friday afternoon we'll be in the 40s, which is a warm-up. We've been in the 30s the past several days, if not 20s. Current temps here, it's freezing in Tomball now, 32, Brenham's 29, College Station 28. So we're already well on our way to dropping to and below freezing. South and east of the 59 corridor, we're above freezing. Liberty just barely hanging on. You're at 33 right now, Liberty. Temps drop into Friday morning, 7 a.m., 25 at Bush, Hobby 28, Tomball 24, a very cold Friday morning. And this one will have a north breeze with it as well, so wind chills will be in the teens. And we've got 21 Huntsville, College Station, 22 Brenham. I think Huntsville, College Station, Brenham, Navasota, Dobbin as well. You guys may actually end up in the upper teens, so maybe a little bit colder than this particular model is depicting. Then we rebound, if you can call it a rebound, into the 40s, Bush 45, Hobby 46, Tomball 42 for high temps. And then we're going to get cold again going into Saturday morning, Bush 26, Hobby 30, Sugarland 25, Tomball 25, and again, 21, College Station, Brenham, maybe actually ending up in the upper teens in a few spots in Grimes and Washington County Saturday morning. After that, we will begin a more substantial warm-up, and I don't see any more freezes after that as far as the eye can see, about 7 or 8 days out. Here's Friday's numbers. In the morning, 24, by noon, 38, by 3 o'clock, 45. There'll be a mix of clouds and sun. Did you see any snowflakes today? If you were in Brenham or College Station, Huntsville, Navasota, I even had a few reports of a snowflake reported in the Woodlands today. Very, very light, mostly a flurry, and it didn't add up to much of anything here. It did in Del Rio, where it snowed all last night and all day today. They've had more than 10 inches of snow in Del Rio, just smashing their all-time snow record for the day. Here's the latest radar and satellite. There may still be a flurry reaching the ground in Huntsville up toward Bryan, College Station as well. But again, nothing that's causing any more significant problems on roadways. As we look across the lower 48, our Arctic air mass is still in place. You can see it. Everybody except Vegas and Southern California and Florida, where it's 77 in Miami right now. Everybody else in the grips of this Arctic air mass. But it's not nearly as cold as it has been. It's moderating. Dodge City's at 22. If you remember, past couple of days, especially leading up to our cold outbreak, they were in the 15 below, 18 below. International Falls is 6 above instead of 21 below like they were at this time just a few days ago. So it's moderating. So is there any more of this coming? Well, as we look up into northern Canada, the Klondike, up into Alaska, it's cold, 14 below at Old Crow. Carmax is 10 above. If you'll remember, when we were leading up to this bitter cold outbreak, Carmax had dropped to 30, 40, 45, even at one point 50 below up here. So it's cold, but it's not nearly as cold as it was. This is more normal stuff for February across the Klondike and near the Arctic Circle. Over in Siberia, Kandiga is 35 below, Zhigansk is 34 below, Zhryanka is 23 below. I've seen it a lot colder this time of year over here in Siberia. And if you remember leading up to this, like a week in advance, we were tracking this. Some of these temps had dropped to 50 below, and there was a mechanism to bring it up across the Arctic Circle and into North America. But that mechanism is not there right now. So what's in Siberia for the moment is going to stay in Siberia. You can see where the jet stream is really moving the air from south of the Kamchatka Peninsula out over the open Pacific Ocean instead of coming across and over into North America. So that's a good sign that we're not about to get another Arctic outbreak in the coming week or so at least. And as we look at the jet structure going into Saturday, it's zonal, maybe even a little bit of ridging in there. So that's a warmer pattern for Texas. That's 50s and 60s going into the weekend. And then as we head into Tuesday, still a zonal jet pattern west to east, nothing to plunge cold air down into Texas. And the jet the center of it moves well north, so we will warm into the 60s, maybe near 70 at times as we head into the middle of next week. So it's a warmer global pattern for us right now, and we're going to get to thaw out after 2 more cold mornings. So Friday morning tomorrow, 24, Saturday morning, 26, and then we're done with the freezes. 40s and 60s, 40s and 60s, 68, maybe touching 70 as we head into Wednesday. That would be nice. So that's where we stand right now. Stay bundled up tonight and going into Friday night, Saturday morning, and then we will warm up, and we'll update all of this on the TV side at KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock with all the latest stories and the goings-on across Texas. We'll see you at 10 o'clock on the TV side for the news.